What's up, guys? It's Karasudo Como here, and I'm just making breakfast right now. All right. Um, yeah, I'm starting a series where I just do video journals every once a week at least, just to like update myself and whoever that's watching this, things that's been like happening or ordaining around my life. Um, it's been a hell of a ride, and I think I should actually like document all of these things. So let's start with what happened earlier this year. January was the update. Oh, New Year's. Spent New Year's with Daniel, Noel, Divya, just for like a short while, and then I had to like shoot off and drive around KLCC and started like picking up some people. Uh, you wanna say hi? I'm doing like a video journal thing, so I'm not posting it anywhere. So Milo just woke up.
I don't want to go to class.
She doesn't want to go to class because she's a bum like that.
Not a bum.
Sponsored by Colgate. Hell yeah. But yeah, let's do another restart. So I'm not known as a yapper, but this is the year that I actually learned how to fucking yap. So let me introduce myself. Sawadee Kha from Chu. I'm on a crap. My name is Amal Latif. I'm from Malaysia, and we are known for its delicious people. Sorry, we're known for its delicious food and kind people. We're located in between Singapore and Thailand. Um, so yeah, this whole series is going to be called Langkah Dunya. So in Malay, it would be translated to um, Langkah meaning step, Dunya means world. So if you were to be a little bit poetic with it, it would probably sound like Langkah Dunya. I mean, you could phrase it as steps of the world, I suppose. And it's not really, I'm not trying to do like anything educational. I'm not trying to make like a personified content. I just want to share the world with what I go through. I want to share the world my stories and what we can all somewhat learn from it, right? Um, so yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. And I think I used to do these series, but mostly on my own. So I would wake up in the morning and I would like go like click the record button on my computer and I would just like record what I was going through, and I was in like a very deep state of depression last year. Yeah, I was in a very deep state of depression last year. Um, and to see that, and to see the man that emerged out of that, I'm super proud of him. I'm super proud of myself. I am really proud of myself. So now is this the matter of keeping the momentum and not actually going back to the same pit hole that I arisen myself out of. If I were to give, yeah, getting back to the update, what's been happening since January? Spent New Year's with friends. Drove. I drive. I'm a taxi driver. So, and I'm also a model. And yeah. So after I spent like the first hour and two with my friends, I basically drove around the city of KL, picked up a few people here and there, and made a couple of $100. Cause like the fares were like really high, so no drivers wanted to work within that hour. So I was out there like hustling, killing it. January was quite a tame one. Um, it was a very uncertain month for everyone, from what I realized. Like people felt that there was a lot of this air of like hesitation just circling about in the air. It's like no one was really. I think people were still integrating like what they wanted to do this year, and I think later on in late January was when like the paddle started paddling itself, and now we're in February where things are actually moving pretty fast. I mean, with the Epstein files are all like making a making itself to be known to the public eye. Like every single art emails are getting like unarchived, and the truth is slowly all coming out. And it doesn't really just stop there as well. It also extends to any form of malpractice that's been going on. Um, so I'm in the fashion world, right? I'm a model. And I've been doing this for about 4 to 6 years. If you take out COVID, then that's about like 4 years. Um, but I've seen some like shit that I'm not really happy about. A lot of malpractices, a lot of like privilege that are being abused. And I think we kind of need to put a stop to that. And I don't give a fuck if my opportunities on my jobs security gets affected as long as the truth gets out. Not really doing this for me, but mostly doing it for like the younger ones that are entertaining this field of work because it's just not pleasant. It's just not pleasant. Um, and Malaysia has this thing where culture has slowly decided to wither itself over the last few 10, 15 years. And when I say decided to wither itself, I'm saying that it's not like a systematic, unconscious flow of events that has trickled its way down. It's more of like the people choose to turn a blind eye to a lot of things that has slowly caused the country to rot. And I think the rot has gotten pretty evident. Because when you head to like our city center, Kuala Lumpur, Bukit Bintang, to be exact, Jalan Bukit Bintang, nothing about it screams Malaysia. Absolutely nothing about it screams Malaysia. You get Arabian shops just scattered around. Then you've got what else have you got? Like you got all of like the commercialized stuff just scattered around, and you don't see like a you don't really see like a blend of all the different cultures that we have in Malaysia are all out there for like parade, right? Like if I say that I want to go eat some nasi lemak at Bukit Bintang, I'm gonna have a hard time trying to find one. Um, there are restaurants in the area that serves local food, but it's mostly Malay. But even though that, you're getting more of like the Indonesian side of it rather than like the Malay side of things. That's a fucking problem. That really is a big fucking problem. The Jalan Nalor, you can find a lot of Chinese foods there, but it's also being it's also being bombarded with a lot of like tom yum food, Thai related shops, and nothing wrong with that. I'm part Thai myself, and I love Thai food, but there's there's zero heritage, absolutely zero heritage. We really gotta fix that. Um, Getting sidetracked. What else has been happening in my life? Yeah, I'm living with Milo and Lena now. These are basically my Sudanese sisters. I remember when I moved into the house, Milo was like, "Yo, I'm gonna make you black," and I feel like I've been moving a lot like one lately. I'm not learning the abuse. I'm really not learning the abuse. She's well taken care of. Are you well taken care of? Oh no, that's not a good sign. She's well taken care of. Um, what? Sorry, I can't understand a single word that she's saying. Um, I think she's saying I love you, right? And I'm glad that I'm able to like nurture her with the love. But yeah, very heavily into Black and Indian expressionism. As a Malay born bred myself, that's something that my culture does not really participate itself in, because there's always this need to like appease others in the name of respect or dignity. In actual Malay language, it's called jaga aib. That means that you should always try to protect the misdeeds of others. But the Indian in me says fuck that. The Indian in me says fuck that. I don't subscribe to such bullshit, stupid ideologies. These are like the same things that the Japanese have, where they're like polite and nice on the outside, but they're actually pretty fucking ruthless behind closed doors. But at least with the Japanese, they actually act out their mannerisms of being polite, um, and it's done in a tasteful way. There's like the whole like, you bow down, and then there's also like speaking with smiles. Um, yeah, at least it's tasteful. Like it's still palatable. With the Malays, it's just like you're just getting stink eyes left and right, dude. Um, And the reason for them disliking people is so fucking stupid as well. It's always coming from the place of like envy or like insecurity. Like me and my friends kind of talk about this a lot from time to time. It's so fucking ridiculous, bro. Um, it's so fucking stupid, man. Like, I was working with this guy the other day, and a friend of mine was just, trying to be helpful, trying to be a person of support, right? And all he asked was like, "Yo, you need help with X." I'm not gonna say what it is because that's gonna like people are gonna start making like connections. People are gonna start noticing patterns, and like some names are gonna be dropped. And I'm like, fuck that. If you know, you know. That's how the things goes. Um, yeah, you got called annoying for it. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, bro. Eat a bag of dicks, bro. Eat a fucking bag of dicks. Eat a fucking big fat Congo dick. Shout out Nicki Minaj. um, honestly, if you're moving that vial, just fucking kill yourself. Um, like sit and reflect about the things that you're saying. He's not doing anything wrong. He's not causing anyone problems. He's irritating you at most, and you shitting on him for that. Well, what the actual fuck? This, these are things that I noticed that only fucking happen in Malaysia. I mean, obviously there are some similar individuals in like Indian and Chinese communities, but it's mostly due to like systematic trauma and systematic segregation that the British kind of institute the whole country to operate its culture by. But if you're a Malay in this country, bro, you're safe and sound, right? Our Prime Minister Mahathir, Dr. Tun Mahathir, let me put some respect to his name. Um, he introduced this status called the Bumi Putra status, and that status basically entails to a lot of like benefits, and these are the benefits that are created to protect the Malays from losing losing its relevance in society, I suppose, because the Malays are known to be laid backs. We're known to just like chill a lot. We have like a very easy way of life, which is, there's nothing wrong there. But as the country tends to progress, tends to revolutionize itself, you need a few things to, you gotta learn some like trade. You gotta learn how to be systematic, and that laid backness has to be like sharpened um, into like a some form of trading system, right? Um, with some good bread. Um, but yeah, so to be blessed with all that privilege, just for you to be like a fucking asshole to the rest of the country and to the rest of our Chinese and Indian brothers and all of our, you know, Karazan Dusun Bidayu, like multiracial, multicultural brothers and sisters, it's fucking ridiculous. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, man. Huh? You heard it from Milo first. Wake the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up. At some point, someone's gonna get angry and turn this whole fucking country upside down. And I think that's gonna happen soon. I feel like the youth is just gonna revolt like the Indonesians or the French. you don't really want to see that happen. It's gonna be an ugly time on the streets. But if it has to get to that extent, then fuck it. Then we'll do it. That was a 20-minute rant on what's been going on in Malaysia. But okay, let's run it back to what's going on in my life. Yeah, January was chill. I was just eating a lot of chicken rice and my favorite kopitiam. Started, yeah, I joined the chess club. Um, made a lot of friends in January. Made a lot of friends. Started praying a lot more. Started taking care of myself a lot more. Mm. What's something that was super significant in January? I think mm, I think started I started being a lot more strict in January, not just with myself, but also, you know, to a lot of things in my life where, I needed to assert or like exercise some strictness and harshness to fields where I need to demand a sense of respect. Um, so over the years, I've been known as someone who was like very easy to work with. Um, Someone that's like gentle on the outside because that's how I portray myself. Not in a very people pleasing way, but it's more of like I don't feel the need to be a fucking asshole, if that makes sense. And once you kind of portray that in person, somehow for some reason people will take it as a way of like, oh, he's a soft one. Oh, he's a sensitive one. Oh, you can like fuck over this guy if you want to. To a certain extent, I have let that happen. And what has emerged out of it is now a bigger asshole than the people who actually trample over me. But I operate from a place of humility and respect and genuine care. So I'm not gonna make that my main operation of living, but when push comes to shove, I will beat your fucking ass. And I'm not saying this lightly as well. I don't give a fuck about what business you own. I don't give a fuck about who you are. I don't care where the fuck your family comes from. I don't give a fuck how rich you are. I don't give a fuck about anything that you fucking stand for. If you don't know how to treat a person with respect and dignity, I will put you in the fucking drain. You think it's all talk, but when push comes to shove, if people from my past is like showing up, I will put on a fight. I will. And I'll make sure that I'm actually prepped for it as well. I like how I'm just ranting here and Milo is just getting ready for school. Oh, can we get a fit check?
That's what I changed.
Hey,
Should I change?
should you change? Ah, this looks perfect.
I don't know what else I'm doing. What am I? What am I? What is my direction?
What was your direction?
What is this?
What do you mean?
What do you see?
What do I see? I see a fuckboy.
Oh, that is not what I thought.
Nah, okay, then what were you going for?
I don't like this face.
I'm not in a place thick right now, but I like what you're wearing.
Bro, I'm so sleepy. Like,
Hmm.
can someone come drive me?
They were done with January. February is the more interesting one. Um. So yeah, I've been confronted with a lot of witchcraft lately. Found out that I was definitely witchcraft last year. That was definitely witchcraft because I got sick and I was losing my mind. My mind, my heart, and my loins were all not in the right places at all. It was just like it was all unlined, and that was a crazy experience. Funny thing is, it actually fucking happened this year again. So I was actually driving up to Genting Highlands for Thaipusam, and I went to pray at Chinsui Temple to pay my respects to Guanima. And but this was the day after I healed myself. So what happened was on the 24th of January, I started getting sick, like really sick. I yeah, I started getting really sick. So from the 24th, I started falling ill. Couldn't figure out a reason why, but according to my mom, this was information that I found out on Type of Day. According to my mom, there was a black cobra that's actually circulating around the garden of the house. And you know, in Southeast Asian folklore, that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. So I'm very certain that of late protection at the house they got breached. And how I know it got breached because my energy was getting affected. And that was the reason I was falling ill. Because fast forward to 29th of January, I was bedridden. And this was the day that the cobra actually popped up in my mom's kitchen while she was cooking food. Well, she was about to go and prepare food. I can't exactly remember the exact explanation to having a black cobra at the house, but it's not a good sign. Um, it's a really, really terrible Southeast Asian omen to just have snakes in your house and for a black cobra to show up I just know that someone was fucking responsible for this, and I have an exact name who it is too. I'm actually onto you. Don't fuck with me. Um, I don't need to outsource information from people to actually know if you sent it. I know for a fact that you sent it, and I pray that all ill intention that was sent towards me will break down everything that you built uh, in a relation of like love, wealth, and health. Everything that you built will be fucking ruined by the end of this year. So that was that. People from my past coming to haunt me. That's like the general theme of this year. And what has happened? Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, so bumped into people that I'm not friends with anymore. Um, some of these people were nice. Some of these people were kind at its core, at their core. Some were troubled, but there were some that were just rotten to the core. These were like proper bad apples. These are like the archetypes that you just fucking hate when you fucking see them in movies. These are the archetypes that you shouldn't be friends with. You really shouldn't be friends with. You shouldn't even be giving them like a chance of them to kind of prove themselves. You kind of have to just let them stray away from everyone else that wants to do good in life and let them fucking suffer for their own consequences and actions. That is the only way that they can actually start to learn how to better themselves and hopefully become people who even deserve to be at a dinner table. Um, I say that because I'm a very I believe in energetics, and if you're a bad apple, I sense that you're a bad apple. I wouldn't dine in food with you. I would not eat food with you because I believe that some of your energy is gonna resonate itself into my food, into our table, into our conversations, and that's gonna mess me up. So I'm not gonna fucking eat with you. Um, I'm able to like meddle around with like energy, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, I think being surrounded by a lot of women has also taught me that to pay attention to like a shift or like a vibe or like a behavior and actually like acknowledge it. And this is a skill that um many or like most men actually don't have. Um, I mean, it's hard to also learn as well, right? Um, but yeah, apart from that, also bumped into an old flame. There's also that. I know for a fact that she turned herself away to think that I wasn't there. I know. I know you were there. I know you looked at me. Um, Milo's going to school.
Bye bye.
Right. Have a great day.
sure. Can't wait to come back and sleep.
That's so real.
Subscribe to what?
Subscribe. You don't have to. Um, take care. Mm, where was I? But yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking bad apples, bro. But getting to the topic of my old flame, I see how beautiful you are. I see you really maturing into the woman that you're becoming, and I am really proud to see that. I'm still trying to get my way back to you. I really hope that you can see the effort and the progress of the reapings that I am sowing. Um, it's been a really tough time. Some nights I actually do think about ending it all, because that's the easy, because that is the easy option. But I'm way too ambitious to let that get the best of me. So I'm gonna do whatever that I can to make everything that I want in life happen by not by hook, not by crook, but just pure honesty. If people aren't able to take that, then I should just fly on my own. But I have faith of the person that I'm becoming, and I am abiding by every single promise that I've written down last year. And I am also I'm really like every step that I take, it's resonating in a lot of truth. And Saturn is only entering Aries in about 2 days from now. That's a day before Valentine's, and I know for a fact that once that takes into place, it's all just like it's gonna be it's gonna be a fast track of things. And if you ever decide to come back into my life, I hope I hope you time yourself accordingly, and I hope that we will be aligned on the same page. Because you're the only woman that I actually see eye to eye with. I don't think I've never met any woman like you. That's just a lot of love from you. That's just a lot of love for you. That was what I meant to say. And this love is being acted out in silence. It's not being paraded around. But I do drop notes every here now and then to let you know that, hey, I miss you. And I hope you're doing well. I'm still thinking about you, but there's only so much that I can do right now to actually call you back into my life because I also need to understand that what I've done to you was also, or what I put you through would also be hard for you to know that if if I can never live up to my name and be the person of peace to you, if things don't ever work out between us, then so be it. I'll just have to move on. But you are the only woman that I want to spend the rest of my life with. You are still the only woman that I want to grow old with. Like the love that I have for you is really rooted in a lot of, I don't know how to explain it. It's just is at its purest form is very raw. It's vulnerable. Even when I'm not close to you, even when you're not here, I can still feel you. And I know that you can still feel me wherever you are. I wish these were delusions, but like I said earlier, I'm able to like feel things. And I feel you from time to time. And I know that you're watching over me, and I know that you're kissing me, and I know that you're supporting me, and I know that you're anchoring, and I know that I feel that. And I hope you know, and I hope you feel the same warmness that you extend to me as well. But I also wouldn't want you to come back if you see me being a hollow shell of a man. I will not allow you to come back to that version of me. Even though if you want to, I will not let you deservice yourself just because of your love for me. If you want to come back, make sure that the little part of you, the little girl inside of you, feels safe with me. If it doesn't, I think you should, move on and find another person that is able to provide you that security. But like I also mentioned before, I am working hard to be that man that you once saw in me. It's just that this time around, I'm really materializing himself out from the very fiber of my soul. If you're watching this, know that I love you a lot. Know that you seriously are the only woman in my life that I want to be with, that I want to have kids with, that I want to build a home with. And you're the only woman that I want to laugh with at the end of the day, really. All the best. I wish you the best of luck with all of your hardships, all of your obstacles that you will be going through this year. Um, I know that there are some challenges coming ahead, and I pray a lot of strength for you. I'll pray for your resilience and your toughness. But no one's really gonna fuck with you. You're scary as shit. You're scary as shit. Uh, when push comes to shove, I've seen how angry you can get. That's a terrifying sight for most, even me. Um, but yeah. Uh, yeah, I think bottom line, I think the theme of me this year for the next 6 months, people better not fuck with me, because I'm heavily spiritually protected right now. You don't want to find out what that means, and just don't try to mess with me. Like everything you build will fucking crumble if you do. Try, don't try, that's up to you, but I'm telling you right now, repercussions are repercussions. Things will not be fucking great on your end, so don't fucking try. I'm gonna repeat this again. Don't fucking try, don't fucking try, don't fucking try me. All it takes is just me loathing about what you will do onto me and my family and my loved ones, and everything that you build will fucking fall down. Everything that you build will fucking burn down. Everything that you build will fucking burn down. Try. Try to see. Try at a small scale and look how it affects your life. What else do I need to update on? Starting a business soon is gonna be an artisanal brand. Well, I'm gonna be selling postcards first, and then slowly upscale it to like jewelry, and then a little bit of like fashion stuff. It's gonna be like a long project. Yeah. Oh, we'll see how that's gonna go. Moving myself into agriculture as well, so that's quite exciting. But I think that's gonna take a pause, and I'm gonna be working on the agri. Sorry, I'm gonna be working on more on the artisanal brand because I'm really trying to make it out as a creative as well. The retirement plan is still farming. That's always been something that I wanted to do. That's something that I want to be surrounding myself in. I want to be with the flora and fauna because fuck living in the concrete jungle. Fuck that. But yeah. So till next time, I guess. Next week will be an interesting one to update. I'll keep you posted up in the loop. Till then, ciao. Tisama Latif.